So we finally get the pricing and launch date for the next generation consoles, the PS5 digital and the PS5 disc versions, and also the pricing for all the accessories, so stay tuned. Hey, what is happening guys, this is Orca from Orca's Gaming Corner, and let's take a detailed look at the PS5. Yesterday was the final event for the PS5 before the actual launch of the console this November. They started with the reveal of Final Fantasy 16, which will release on the PS5 and Windows PC. So if you have an Xbox, you might not be the luckiest guy. You just have to play the game on the PC or the PS5. Now the game, as per the trailer shown, harkens back to the Middle Ages where there are people with armor and all that stuff. So it's kind of strange that it's not a game set in the modern times, and also taking into consideration that the fact that Final Fantasy 15 was set in a modern timeline. I'm not sure how they will link the Final Fantasy storyline to the Final Fantasy 16, or maybe it's a completely different game in the same world. Next, they showed some actual gameplay of Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, which definitely, as per me, was the star of the show, as the gameplay felt smooth and everything seems to be cinematic, and at the same time looked like it's not just another movie game. By that I mean something which does not have 25% of the game length as cutscenes. That happens with a lot of the games which are cinematic in nature. Then there was just the surprise entry of Harry Potter title that I had heard rumors of maybe a few months back, but was not sure that it would be revealed at this event, or even if it was real. Yes, so it's real guys. Hogwarts Legacy is the name of the game, and I have to say it looks pretty cool because Harry Potter games were something I generally cringed about, as these games were mostly aimed at kids in my opinion, but this is different. I'm just hoping it turns out good. Hogwarts Legacy will release on all the consoles and the PC and is developed by Warner Brothers Games. Now there has to be a Call of Duty title in the mix, so we have a section of Call of Duty Cold War campaign running on the PS5. It looks pretty dope, and the main announcement here was that those of you who are on the PlayStation 4 can get access to the Cold War Alpha starting this Friday 18th of September. Well, my shooting on the controller is really shitty and I'll have to see what I can do about that. First person shooters on the console is just not a thing for me as of now. Now we had yet another peek at Resident Evil 8 The Village, and it looks okay, but again I'm not a stickler for horror titles, so let's see, maybe I'll play Resident Evil 7 on Game Pass, and if I like that then I might give this one a shot. RE8 is also, I'm sure, not a PS5 exclusive, so you pretty much can play the game anywhere except on Nintendo Switch. Speaking of Switch, you guys can check out the Switch Pro video that I did earlier at the right hand side top corner of the screen. Moving on, they showed a lot more gameplay of Deathloop, a title by Bethesda. It's coming to PC and PS5 but not the Xbox. I'm really excited about the title. The gameplay looks cool and there are a lot of permutations and combinations players can try out to get out of the loop, and it will also be exciting to know who gets out of the loop in the shortest span of time and that sort of thing. Then there is Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition with Virgil, available digitally at launch of the PS5, which was followed by Outer World, which I really don't know much about except that it is a side scroller. Then we have Five Nights at Freddy, another horror title shown for the first time, and seriously nothing much can be said about this game at this point. After that was the gameplay reveal of Demon's Souls, which looked pretty sick, and also this one is a PS5 launch title and will be priced at $70. So yeah, I think most next gen games are going to be $70. There was a bit of frame drops here and there, but other than that gameplay looks sick and the graphics is also next gen. Then they announced that Fortnite is also coming to PS5 at launch, which I don't care about. And then we have PS Plus collection for the next gen. Now this was really interesting, and if you are a PS Plus subscriber and you get the PS5 later on, you will also get the best games of PS4 on the PS5 at no extra cost, as long as you have PS Plus subscription, or the PS Plus collection as it will be called on the PS5. So this is something like Sony's own Game Pass sort of thing, and I'm already liking it because this could be a game changer, as the titles on the PS Plus collection are far better in my opinion than the Game Pass. You have games like God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, and other big Sony exclusives. Now I know that there are less games, but I will certainly play more of those games compared to the games on Game Pass. Then finally we got the price, $499 for the disc version of the PS5 and $399 for the digital version of the PS5. Wow, that is just crazy. So Sony did undercut the Xbox Series X by $100 because both of Sony's consoles are identical except for the fact that one of them doesn't have a disc. Now $400 for a PS5 is pretty crazy, and the consoles are releasing on the 12th of November in the USA, Canada, Mexico, Japan, Australia, New Zealand and South Korea, and it will release a week later on the 19th of November throughout the rest of the world. Pre-orders start today on select retailers in the US today, and I'm getting news already that the PlayStation 5 is out of stock on those retailers. That is absolutely insane. Okay, so the accessories are also priced as follows. DualSense, $70 a pop. The Pulse 3D wireless headset goes for around $100. HD cameras with dual 1080p lenses for around $60. Then all-in-one media remote for $30 and the DualSense charging station for another $30. Additionally, Sony also mentioned on the PlayStation blog that they will still support the PS4 for another year. So yes, you will get Spider-Man Miles Morales and Horizon Forbidden West on the PS4 also. At the end of the show, they put in a surprise showing of God of War Ragnarok, which is coming out on 2021. Wow, that is really quick considering the fact that the original God of War released on 2018 and will be coming to the PS5. Okay, with that we come to the end of this video. Like, share and subscribe to my channel Orca's Gaming Corner, and I'll see you this weekend with the weekly gaming news.